It's been a whole year, you two idiots, and I can see, physically at least, Nick, they haven't grown a whole lot, have they?
They haven't. What you two need to do, what you didn't do last year, is step right up. Come on. Oh, there they are. They're stepping up. Hey, buddy.
I think you're 5'10", kid.
You must be this tall to ride this bike. 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall. Hey, he's 6 foot tall. I'm Big Man Sage.
Yeah! You're not 6 foot, and you're not big, kid. I'm big, and he is really 6 foot. Hey, I got one question. Go!
Oh, this matchup is underway. Tag team action, a rematch from last year's Dynamite Cup. As Hysteria take on the Carnies, and only the winner of the fall is going on to the next round here tonight.
Hysteria looking to get an early start here against the Carnies.
They've got to bring the fight to them right away. Last year they found themselves on the end of a long controlled frenzy from the Carnies. They received a lot of punishment. They've got to be quick, and they've got to get as much damage done in succession as they can.
Really quickly isolating right now. Nick Iggy in the middle of the ring.
And Cole Radrick off the apron gets caught by Kerry Awful, and Kerry comes back first.
Radrick now on the outside.
But here comes Sage Phillips.
Looking to bail out his teammate.
Super kick. Front flip senton off the apron from Sage. Now Sage going back up top inside the ring. Oh, but Nick Iggy.
Right across the knee.
A true gutbuster if I've ever seen one.
Sage Phillips is gonna have to do something.
And if you're Sage Phillips and you're Cole Radrick, oh, cover one. Only a 1 count there for Nick Iggy. You can't be happy about this drawing. I mean, last year you found yourself in the receiving end of a ton of punishment from the Carnies. The Carnies have only gotten better since then, and Sage Phillips improved tremendously. Cole Radrick improved tremendously, but this is still not the matchup that you want in the first round, and that is exactly why.
Well, you know the Carnies motto, Mark Maxwell, death to fake tag teams. The Carnies have been ripping up the road ever since the Dynamite Cup last year, and this match right here is hoping to be, to play spoiler, hopefully the Hysteria can do something to get
bear trap cover 1, 2.
Carnies.
Only 2 for Iggy there. Oh, and just kicks Sage Phillips right on the ear. And his fish hooking Sage as he tags out Kerry. Little nasty stuff like that is what makes the Carnies so difficult to overcome.
Sage really needs to get to his corner. Now we're seeing Radrick just barely get to his feet.
And Sage just scooped and slammed by Kerry Awful. Kerry Awful, man, who's only gotten stronger and quicker since last year's Dynamite Cup.
Kerry Awful now having words with Cole Radrick, who looks worse for wear on the outside. It's worth noting Cole Radrick has been dealing with a lot of neurological issues, but wanted this matchup, he wanted this contest, he wanted to get redemption on the Carnies.
That's the Cole Radrick has spent a lot of time on the shelf in the last year. So that's something that's going to play in here. The Carnies, like you said, tearing up the road week in, week out.
Now, don't count out,
tag teams.
I was just going to say, don't count out Sage Phillips. Impressive just last weekend at the Commonwealth Cup. Coming in the finalists, he overcame 2 other opponents, including Jimmy Jacobs and Dominic Guarini. So
it's going to be hard to do any of that as he meets a second gutbuster. Now the ribs of Sage have been a pinpoint target for the Carnies thus far.
What is Kerry Awful now doing?
Now putting the mask on Sage. Just messing with him at this point, toying with their prey.
Cole trying to will his partner.
By the hair, they're grabbing by the hair, that fish hooking. All these little things that Carnies do take their toll over the course of a matchup.
But are you surprised?
Not one bit.
It's just vintage tag team wrestling going on right now in that corner. Cutting off a whole half of the ring from Sage Phillips. Tagging in and out, getting the fresher man in.
And getting in the face of Big Match Cole in the corner and a pump kick to the face of Sage. Cover 1, 2, and Sage emphatically kicking out. Showing we still got a ton of fight left in him. Sage has been largely grounded, which is tough from a guy who operates best from distance. Loves to use his quickness. You see it right there, but gets that kitchen sink knee right to the gut again.
That's gotta continue to bruise the ribs of Sage Phillips.
Same target over and over again from the Carnies, and they keep hitting it.
Kerry Awful now getting positioning and just standing.
No.
Standing on the chest.
Blades up. Just in the nick of time there, a 2 count for Awful.
Sage able to mess up the balance of Kerry Awful to break up that pinfall attempt.
Sage throwing a single strike, and usually when Sage is at his best, he's throwing in combination. This just shows the toll the Carnies have taken on him. He can't string together strikes here. The chop blocked before it even gets to the chest, and a bear hug from Kerry Awful.
Inflicting damage now to the sternum of Sage Phillips.
Sage has not been able to utilize any of his strengths. The Carnies' game plan has been near perfect. Sage is trying to headbutt his way free, anything he can do.
Oh.
See another there, and it caused Awful to drop him to the mat. And a big shot there from the ground. Could be the opening he needed.
Can Sage get the tag?
But Kerry just immediately sending him back in the buckets, but he caught Iggy. He clipped Iggy. Dives for it, dives for it.
Get there.
So it's Iggy on the outside.
Drops him on his head.
On Radrick's bad head. Trying to find a sunset flip is Sage.
Oh my. Oh. Stopping at the hand of Sage Phillips.
Cole Radrick, like we mentioned, bad head injuries put him on the shelf over the course of the last year, and he landed head first when Iggy yanked him off that apron.
He's gonna need to do something to get back on top of the ring and get that tag from Sage Phillips.
Things are looking very, very bleak for Hysteria at this point.
As Kerry Awful continues to just wrench at the face.
Pulling down a strap. Now going up to a second rope, could be looking fist drop here. And there goes the second strap.
The straps are down, Mark Maxwell.
Guys are, oh, he took too much time. He just punched the mat. And Sage
Cool.
He swept Iggy, and Iggy crashed hard on the apron. This is the opening Sage needed.
Radrick's back up there.
But how much does Radrick have in him? Oh, Awful's got the foot. Once again, the Carnies, no! Enziguri, but he missed. He missed the Enziguri.
He thought he clipped him a little bit on that, but not at all.
Oh, finds his way free and just kicked him right in the arm.
I think he got him with that.
Radrick ducks the chop. Clothesline from Cole. Follows it up with a second.
Coming in like a...
Spins him around, drops him on his knee, and a neck breaker. Cole Radrick is a house of fire. Ducks the clothesline from Iggy. Asai moonsault.
Beautifully connected.
A Cape Broader rather in that case from Cole Radrick. Oh, but Kerry caught him. Insisted that he's 6 foot tall. Oh! Tries to pick him up, can't get him. Oh no! Double slams from Hysteria.
Moments ago, we thought Hysteria was worse for wear, but now just taking it to the Carnies.
Throws Sage into a senton on Awful. And for the first time in this matchup, it feels like Hysteria's in control. Could see some double team work. Oh no, first. And Radrick, they bumped heads. And Radrick went down like a ton of bricks the moment they did.
He's laying motionless.
Sage trying to mount something, but captured by Iggy. Oh, planted. Earthquake! 1, 2, and 3. No! Sage got a shoulder up.
Unbelievable. All that damage done to the sternum of Sage Phillips. And Awful just sat out with that senton. I thought that was it.
Sage Phillips got the shoulder up, but again, how much does he have in him? Oh no, and Cole is ripe for the picking, trying to fight his way free from both Carnies.
Watch out for
Nick. No! Oh, blasted in the back of the head with that forearm.
Oh, the referee needs to check on him.
Oh, and this is how they finished him off last year.
We've seen this before at Boston Crab.
Iggy up to the second. Sage is here.
Palm strike sends Iggy to the outside.
Lures Awful out to the floor. Sage winding up. Tope Suicida gets only Iggy. But Radrick's up. Goes, oh no! He got dropped dead in his tracks.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Radrick's, his leg is shaking, Sterling.
Why Kerry Awful isn't going for the cover now just perplexes me, but he's got other plans for Cole Radrick.
Yeah, Radrick, his leg was shaking, his lips were quivering. Oh, and he just got slapped in the face. He is on the rubberiest of legs. Oh, no.
Could be loading up for something big here.
Kerry, come on. Cole tried to counter.
I think Sage got
tagged in. Boot to the face from Cole. Sage steps in. Oh, he caught him.
Stay on top of him. Hysteria.
Oh no. Comes Iggy, pop kick. Cole is out. But Sage in the ripcord forearm.
Straight through.
Oh no, Kerry up. Possible by 1, 2, 3, no. Sage with a shot to the bread basket. Ties him up. Octopus Crunch! Octopus Crunch center of the ring!
He's got it.
Grounded. Nowhere to go. Iggy dives in. Cole grabbed Iggy. He grabbed Iggy. He's holding him off. He's holding him off. Here's gonna record. He taps. He taps.
Hysteria with the victory.
And Sage Phillips is going to the Dynamite Cup Finals.